Today, the Pillais arrived to celebrate Granny's 75th birthday. And when I say celebrate, what I actually mean is compete for her attention and very occasional approval. When I hear the cars on the driveway, I feel a momentary jolt of reality. My family are about to descend like a swarm of locusts intent on destruction, and I can feel my neighbour's disapproval before I even see it. Too many of us in this little village, too many non-white faces, too many accents, too many unknown fragrances and colours. And the noise of 3 extra cars with 6 extra adults and 8 extra kids, a scary amount of different for this little outpost of East England. And it's not that they hate us, in fact we could even, on occasion, call them friends. But there's something about the change in atmosphere when they feel they're close to outnumbered, when suddenly we are less of a minority. Unnan, this is my big uncle, my dad's younger brother, arriving with Auntie Delia and his 3 children, Joseph, Peter and Esther. Peter is 12, the same age Amos would have been, sweet and clever, while Esther is 6 and quiet as a mouse. Joseph, their elder brother, is 15 and the worst kind of bully. Unnan, this is my dad's youngest brother, or little uncle, arriving. His wife is Christine and their children are Hope and Grace. The product of a devout Catholic marriage, their names hide much of their personal blemishes, i.e. Hope is vain and Grace is mean, and occasionally the roles reverse. Hope is 16 and annoyingly beautiful, as in beautiful, but mostly annoying. Grace is 11, but showing worrying Hope-type tendencies for the future, both in the looks and attitude department. Unnan! This last one is middle uncle, who, as the name suggests, sits in the middle of the 3 brothers with his wife, Helen, and their children Andrew 14, Daniel 12 and Ethan 9. Andrew is one of my favourite people. We don't see each other very often, but when we do, there's a silent acknowledgement that when it comes to Hope the mean and Joseph the bully, we will always have each other's backs. Like when Hope told me I shouldn't wear yellow because it made me look dark, and Andrew told her there was nothing wrong with being dark and that Hope was brown and should stop being in denial about it. There's always a sense with my cousins that I'm the country mouse, the unworldly one, the one who doesn't fully understand or appreciate my heritage. A coconut, as they sometimes call me. Brown on the outside, white on the inside, because I don't speak Tamil, or eat enough Sri Lankan food, or have Sri Lankan friends, or even that many friends who aren't white, because there are only 6 people in my entire year who aren't white, and frankly, we try not to club together too much, to stand out. Dad leads them all into the house and the women instantly congregate in the kitchen. It's like the 1950s in there, minus the aprons and circle skirts. They're unpacking food from cool boxes, putting the hob on, throwing together dal and rice and seasoning mum's meat curries like 3 brown Nigellas, licking fingers and tasting dishes and demanding spoons and plates. Auntie Helen strokes mum's arm, an unspoken camaraderie signifying the terror of hosting Granny before pulling me into a bear-like embrace. So, Hope has a boyfriend now, Auntie Christine whispers to the women conspiratorially as she chops the roti for the kottu. There is a collective sucking of breath through teeth. This, I think, will always be the visceral sound of gossip to me. No. Is he Sri Lankan? Asks Auntie Delia under her breath. No, but he's Indian, 19, studying to be dentist. You like him, probes Auntie Helen. Nice boy, nice family. What's not to like? Says Auntie Christine. But so young, Auntie Delia exclaims, scandalised. Yes, but she's going out with her friends. I can't control these boys always looking at her. But she has a nice boyfriend. Nice Indian boy with good prospects. True, said Auntie Delia. But if you're ever worried about her, you know I can always send Joseph to check up. He can keep the boys away. The aunties all exchange a look. Wimpy Joseph would have a better chance of keeping the girls away than the boys. Yes, thank you, says Auntie Christine, her eyes fixed on the chopping board. They're growing up fast, Mum interjects. All of them. Feels like yesterday Hope was just a baby. Such a beautiful baby, says Auntie Helen. And Ellie too. 15. How time flies. I had 24-inch waist then and skin like silk. They float off into a reverie then, talking of a time when they were young, when life felt different, when everything seemed possible. It's hard to imagine a time when they were girls and not mothers, except for Mum. She feels frozen in time somehow, a child in an adult's body just playing at motherhood. I listen at the door for as long as I can, then drift next door to where Granny is in full command of her fans. Da-da, 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 da-da. The Jaws theme starts playing in my head just as I see her coming into full view from the safety of the doorway. Amma, sit down. Amma, are you comfortable? Amma, you must rest. She sat next to my dad with Auntie Kitty to her right, dispatching advice and opinions like rain upon unwilling flowers.